Hey there, guys. Today, I want to talk about the sounds from tubes, the difference between the tubes and the receiver. They have different sounds. Some people they're saying the tubes is more clearer than the receiver. Some people they like the receiver than the tubes, and some people they talk about receiver better than tubes. So we all listen to different types of stereos and tubes. And for some of you folks have ideas about tubes, which one do you think is better? Which one do you think sounds better? If you ask me about receiver, the comparison about the receiver and tubes, if you ask me my opinion, tubes is clearer. They're more refined. The sound quality is more refined, and it's just very clear when you listen to music. But the thing about tubes that I don't like, because it gets really hot. Those bulbs gets really hot, and they have time expense, meaning they have to reach that certain hours to use the bulbs, and it can get really overheated, might get really hot, and that is why I use a small fan for these tubes. Receivers don't have tubes, and you can use it for as long as you want, but tubes, the bulbs, they really get hot, and you do not want to stick your hand in those bulbs. You don't want to touch those bulbs. So the topic that I want to discuss about, because of the sounds of the tubes, it's, to me, it's more clear than a receiver. And I like the tubes because the looks, it's cool, and it's really cool to look at those bulbs lit up, and it's very nice looking amplifier. The other thing, guys, about tubes, because they have different prices, and the other tubes cost more than $1,000. It could cost a couple thousands of dollars. The cheap ones could cost less than $1,000. You could be lucky if you can get a used one for less than $500. But the really good one, guys, they're a couple thousands of dollars. If you go to Japan, you go in that country, they have a lot of tubes there, and you'll see the prices there. You'll be amazed, because in US, they don't really have much tubes. They do have tubes, but not like a lot like in Japan. So Japan made a lot of preamps, and they have different brands and prices, and it's just crazy. You can see a lot of bulbs everywhere, but it's just crazy. Back in the 70s and 80s, Japanese engineers, they created a lot of tubes, a lot of vintage stereos, a lot of receivers, a lot of amplifiers, turntables, speakers, you name it. But to me, guys, I really like tubes, the sound quality, the comparison. But I'm not saying that the receiver is not good at all. Even amplifier, they are good. But it's different preferences. I mean, you have your likes, you have your own opinion, your own preference, and I respect that. But I love the tubes because the clarity and the refined sound is there. Like I said, the only thing that I don't like about the tubes is the bulbs, because they really get hot, and you have to use a fan so it cools down, you know. And I'm using a nice vintage speakers, yeah, left and right. And we're gonna listen to the sound again. Okay, so you wait maybe 10 seconds. Yeah. Very nice sounds, guys. Very nice sounds. I apologize because I can't play like maybe 30 seconds or a minute because of the copyright. So I have to just listen to maybe 5 seconds, track, and that's about it. So it doesn't, doesn't give me the copyright. So yeah, tubes, guys, have a nice refined sounds. And the other thing that I don't like about what I say about the tubes, you really need to probably connect this audio to equalizer so you can add more bass to it. Okay, and then connect it in the back. Yeah, you see it in the back, you can connect it there. That's the audio, okay, AUX, and that is the speaker for the speakers, the cable speakers. So you can connect this first, your equalizer, so you can add up more bass, because the tubes doesn't come with bass. You cannot add more bass to it like that receiver. So that is why a lot of people prefer receiver, because they can add more bass to it. They can adjust the treble. They can adjust, different knobs compared to the tubes, But if you just want to listen to your music like jazz or other instrumental music, this is good enough. But other people, guys, I know they love receiver, because they can adjust, they can add more bass to it, just like the amplifier. So different preferences, and I don't understand that. Yeah, but definitely if you try tubes, guys, you will like it. For folks out there that don't have tubes yet, get one, because you'll appreciate the sound quality, you'll appreciate the looks, and the cool looks with the amplifier. Yeah. So the bulbs, of course, they're more expensive, different prices. Yeah, from smaller, medium, and large. So they have different prices. Like this one here, some of the bulbs, guys, like those expensive tubes preamp, some of the bulbs can cost $300 for one bulb. That's how expensive it is. This is an expensive hobby. This is not, just, cheap hobby. Yeah, expensive bulbs are expensive, and it costs money. So guys, yeah, just another video here. Just I want to share with you guys about the difference between tubes and receiver and amplifier. So guys, thanks for watching. If you did not click the subscribers, click the subscribers, and I appreciate that. And enjoy your stereo, your collections, and I will see you again next time. For now, I'll say konnichiwa.